Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here at the Vapor Vault, coming towards the end of week 8 of the UK lockdown. And if you've been following the channel, you've been keeping an eye on our uploads, you will know, that's my dad and the sign, it's about to come through that roof. You will know that we've reviewed, unboxed and spoken about the Target pm80, which is this one. Then we spoke about the Target pm30, which is this one. So if you know where this is going, you know I'm hella excited to say that today we do have the Target SE. Now this one I've been waiting for especially a long time because these rechargeable pod devices, I'm on them all day long and I'm getting 4 hours out of it, especially whilst I'm here at the shop. It doesn't leave my hand. When one dies, I've picked up another one. But now I don't have that problem because when this one dies, I can just switch out the battery. Are you as excited as I am? Let's take a look. Yes, I'm getting used to using the intro. I hope you guys like it as much as me. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the Target pm80 SE. Ding! Here is a picture. All of the boxes are color coded. You see exactly what you get on the inside. On the side, it tells you it's a sub-ohm pod mod. On this side is information about the chip and coils, and on the back is your kit contents. Now I can tell you there's 2 pods, 2 coils, a charger cable and a device. Let's take a look. That box seemed much tighter than all the others. Inside here we have your device, your spare pod. Now these are the same pods. We in the UK and Europe, we have 2 mil restricted pods because of the TPD law. I do know, and we do have them in stock, the 4 mil pods are available to buy separately. These 2 coils that come with the device, one is a 0.2 ohm coil and the other is a 0.3 ohm coil. Just 1 ohm difference. They say one of them is for mouth to lung because it's a smaller coil and one of them is for direct lung because it's wider and has more airflow. Rewind that just a second, I've made a mistake here. Sorry. The coils that this device kit comes with is one 0.6 ohm for mouth to lung and one 0.2 ohm for direct lung. I did make a mistake there, I do apologise. That would definitely be mentioned in the comment section, but to reiterate, you get a 0.6 and a 0.2. That was my mistake. Underneath the box, we have the amazing braided charger cable. Oh, speaking of charger cables, for this month, for VAPORESSO month, if you buy any VAPORESSO product from us, it doesn't have to be the brand new Target pm80, but any VAPORESSO product, you will receive a free 3-in-1 charger. Now this will charge your vapes, phone, and any other devices that use iPhone charger, micro USB, or the regular USB. That's a 3-in-1 that comes free. So, further in the box, we have the air vent seals. Now this is if you want a tighter drawer. They have also included red color, which is nice because that matches the device. Your authenticity card, and I'm sure this tells you how to install coils. Not quite. Some purchase information and your warranty in there. Information booklet, which will tell you everything about it, and there's definitely more than 1 language in that. This one here tells you how to use the authenticity code. And this last one here has information on the coil and how to install it correctly. So they've included loads of information with this device, making sure you use it correctly. So let's put a battery in there and turn it on, right? I bet you want to see this device. One thing that I don't like, this is a sticker. If you've got sweaty hands like me or you get a lot of juice on it, that will peel off. It's starting to come off now. The glue is not that strong and it is just a sticker. Leather sticker though, at that, it's a fabric. So it's a nice sticker, but it is still just a sticker. Let's see how long that lasts me. This is the device. I quite like the shape and feel compared to the pm80. This has the best feel out of all these pod devices. For me, it's the perfect handheld shape. This one is just a little bit longer and it's a little bit uncomfy, just for me anyway. You might love it. Positive end in, and this is how to lock that in there. It's quite loose, but when the battery's in there, it's quite stiff. Yeah, it's not really going anywhere. There's some air vent holes there for the battery as well. On this side, you have your micro USB charger. Is that right? It's not the new one, it's the old one, micro USB. Yeah. And at the top, you have your 4mm pod, which just pulls off. No clicky back like smock. In your menu here, it goes up in 5-watt increments, and the lowest you can use it on is 5 watts. There is a battery indicator in percentages. It tells you your ohms, your puffs, and the best watts for this coil. Just to save using the coil and wasting it, I'm gonna pop the tank from here onto here, and we can test it. That coil is actually new for this week. So I'm gonna take it up to 20 watts to test. We're at 20. And that is quite underpowered for the 0.2 ohm coil. Let's take it up to 40. That's nice. I've got nice flavour coming out of it. And also worth mentioning, there's a lovely little rebuildable deck available for the PM series, and it works a treat. Let's see, it tells me the best is 45 to 60. Let's take it up to 60 and see what we've got. We are now up to 60. I do believe if I hold these two together, it will change mode. So we've now gone into variable watts mode by holding these two together. The next one along. Okay, so you hold them to open the menu, and then left and right is each up or down button will move you left or right. We have smart variable wattage mode, variable volts mode, default, and exit, which is slightly more of a menu than this one here. 1, 2, 3 to unlock. 1, 2, 3 to unlock. And if I hold the menu button together here, the menu is slightly different. So that tells me it has a different circuit board in there. Okay, at 60 watts, now we are getting the power. The temperature has raised just slightly in the vape, and that's affecting the flavor. My Mango Bees from 12 Monkeys has now got a bit more prominent mango coming through it. I do think that's quite amazing, actually. Just by changing the power and the temperature, it affects the flavor. So you can literally tweak it just a little. Not much, but it does affect it a little. Now, I couldn't tell you the battery life on this one. It will last just as long as your usual 18650 does. So once it dies, literally pop it out, pop the new one back in, and you are back when it sets. So literally 10 seconds to change the battery, the device will turn itself on, and then you can use it again, rather than waiting for these other devices to charge up. The single battery option for me is preferred, but you might not vape as much as me, and you might not be as addicted to it as me, so you might be able to get away with waiting for it to charge up. Not me. I am straight back on that vape as soon as it dies. Part of the job, I guess. So, thank you for watching the VAPORESSO pm80 SE model, this one with the replaceable single battery. The only thing that lets the device down is probably this sticker on there, which does peel off pretty easy, and it is just a fabric sticker that's peeling off pretty easy. If you wanted a size comparison between the pm80 SE, the pm80 and the pm30, it would sit like this. They do slope slightly down. This one is just a little bit taller and wider than the 30. For me personally, this one is the best shape. This one for me is just a little bit too long, just the tiniest bit out of shape. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it and found it informative. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. If you like what we're doing here, definitely give us a subscribe, a like, a follow. And again, anything you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section. We will work on it. Coming up, we do have our first RDA to talk about, and this one has 4 different color caps. So stay tuned as we talk about the Hellvape Dead Rabbit SE. SE. Oh, they're all SE. SE, SE. Enjoy.